Long ago, in a quiet town called Marengo, there lived a man named Caleb. Caleb was known as a dreamer. He always had big ideas about how to grow, how to make money, and how to live a better life. He would sit outside his small house every evening and think deeply. "If only someone would support me," he often said. "If only I had a rich friend. If only someone would invest in my ideas." Caleb believed he had talent. He believed he had good ideas. But he also believed one thing very strongly: that he needed someone else to make it happen. He waited for help like a farmer waiting for rain. Years passed. One day he wanted to start a small farming project. He made a plan. He calculated profits. He told his friends. "This will change my life," he said. His friends nodded. "That's a good idea," they replied. Caleb waited for one of them to offer money or partnership. No one did. He became disappointed. Another time, Caleb planned to open a small workshop to repair bicycles. He knew the village had many broken bicycles. He knew it could work. But again, he said, "If only someone would give me startup money." He waited. He complained. He blamed his situation. Deep inside, Caleb felt like a bird sitting on a branch, afraid to fly without someone pushing him. One afternoon, something unexpected happened. A terrible storm hit Marengo. The wind was strong. Trees fell. Roofs were damaged. Some people lost their small businesses overnight. Caleb's small house also suffered damage. Rain entered through the roof. His few savings were ruined. That night, sitting in the dark, Caleb felt broken. "No one helped me," he whispered. No one came. He felt alone. But as he sat there in silence, a strange thought came to his mind. "All these years I have been waiting for someone to rescue me," he said softly. But when the storm came, no one came. The next morning, Caleb did something different. Instead of sitting and complaining, he picked up tools. He fixed his own roof. It was not perfect, but it worked. Then he looked around the village. Many neighbors were struggling. Some were waiting for help too. Without thinking much, Caleb began helping them repair simple things: doors, broken fences, damaged shelves. At first, he did it for free. Then someone said, "Caleb, I will pay you for this." Another said, "You are good at this. Can you fix mine too?" Within weeks, Caleb became the most reliable repairman in Marengo. He did not wait for investors. He did not wait for partners. He did not wait for approval. He simply used what he had: his hands, his mind, and his effort. One evening, while walking home, Caleb realized something powerful. All his life he had been looking outside for strength, but the strength was inside him all along. He had hands. He had ideas. He had courage. The only thing he lacked was belief in himself. Months passed. Caleb saved money from his repair work. Slowly, he opened a small workshop. No big ceremony, no loud announcement, just quiet work. People respected him now, not because he talked about plans, but because he acted. One young man asked him one day, "Caleb, who helped you become successful?" Caleb smiled. "At first, I waited for everyone. Then I realized something. The only person who truly decides my future is me." The young man looked confused. Caleb continued, "Support is good. Encouragement is good. But if you depend on others to move your life forward, you will wait forever. Sometimes the person you are waiting for is yourself." From that day on, Caleb stopped saying, "If only someone would help me." Instead, he said, "What can I do with what I already have?" He understood that growth does not begin with money or connections. It begins with responsibility. He stopped blaming his village. He stopped blaming his friends. He stopped blaming his luck. And slowly, his life changed. Years later, Caleb became financially stable. His workshop expanded. He trained others. He helped people not by giving them money, but by teaching them self-reliance. He would tell them, "Do not wait for someone to lift you. Stand up. You are stronger than you think." And the most beautiful part? Caleb was no longer afraid of being alone, because he had learned that the greatest companion in life is self-belief. Moral of the story: sometimes we believe we need people to rescue us, to fund us, to believe in us before we can move forward. But the truth is, growth begins the moment you stop waiting and start acting. You do not need permission. You do not need applause. You do not need perfect conditions. You need courage, because at the end of the day, the person who will either build your life or destroy it is you. If this story touched your heart, remember, the strongest foundation is built when you rely on yourself. Thanks for watching.